I talked about this the last game, how you play with so much emotion, and then tonight you showed even more. Where are you right now as far as just emotionally and mentally as far as playing?
Um, Honestly, just really excited. Really excited to be in the playoffs. I'm really excited of what our team has accomplished together through the adversity, through the season, through everything. So just to be able to be here, I really feel like we, as a team, appreciate that.
Two questions. First, was there somebody that you were talking to in the front row? It seemed like there was a couple of baskets you were talking to somebody. And then second off, what do you? We keep asking you about where you're ranked among other guards in the league. Do people underappreciate you? Do you think a performance like this kind of shows the world what you're capable of?
I was just having friendly conversation with some of the fans. That was really it. Just going back and forth. I feel like that's what they paid for us to communicate and talk to them. So that's what I was doing. But honestly, man, I do what my team needs me to do. Whatever they need me to do. If it's defend, if it's score, if it's get other people involved, if it's to cheer from the sideline on the bench. So again, I just feel like I'm in a really good place right now, and just blessed to be out there. I know I've been hurt for a minute, so again, just blessed to be out there playing.
Drew, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Damian Lillard is clearly on the short list of MVP candidates. He usually gets 30 whenever he wants to. He's struggled mightily, and you've been a big part of it. He's 0 for 8 when you're his primary defender in this series. What is it that you're doing to kind of make life difficult for Damian?
Just being aggressive. I think it's a team effort, though. Everybody's being aggressive. We know that he's the head of the snake. Like you said, he can get 30 or 40 anytime he wants to. But I think for him, as well as CJ, we just try to make it tough. In the playoffs, it's a little bit more physical, so we can be a little more physical. But really, just always got to have a hand on him. Always have to know where he is. Offensive rebounds, he gets a lot of open threes that way. So when they get offensive rebounds, I really just try to stick to him.
What's more fun for you, limiting one of the great stars in the game to 2 off shooting nights on his home court, or getting 33 and hitting big shots at the end of games like this?
Both of them are pretty fun, but I think to get the win is the biggest part for both of us, for both games, and going back home where we feel like our crowd is going to be our sixth man and definitely help us with these last 2 games, and therefore.
Fletcher Mackel, WDSU in New Orleans. You said that you feel like you're in a good place. Do you feel during the game that you're producing like you are, or do you even surprise yourself when you look at the box score afterwards and see 33 and everything that goes with it?
I'm not surprised. I worked hard for this, honestly. Off season when nobody's looking, and really just to be able to go out there and play again is a blessing. I've been battling injuries, and to be out there and to play, that's what I train for. So as well as that, man, my teammates give me so much confidence. I don't think you guys understand how positive of a group we have in our locker room. You guys can probably see it out there on the court. Always talking to each other, especially when a team like Portland goes on a win streak. So they start to come back on us. But just to be able to have positive teammates and definitely helps me out.
Chris Hagan, Fox 8 New Orleans. Jrue, I know this is your brand of basketball that you've been playing all year, playing hard 2 ways like that, but when you're playing guards with the reputation of a CJ or a Dame, does it make you want to elevate your game that much more?
For sure. This is the stage that every basketball player wants to be on, and to be able to do that against 2 great players like CJ and Dame is awesome. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough, but I feel like that's why we play the game.
Coach Gentry had said that you were in a good place after, struggling in the first part of your time with the Pelicans with injuries, and then the stuff that you went through with Lauren. Do you feel like a weight has been kind of lifted off your shoulders and you're able to play more freely?
I do. I think once I surpassed everything with my family and made sure that they were okay, things were definitely put into perspective that my family is most important to me, and them being okay, I can come back to the team freely and be able to help them out now. But again, it's been fun, and I feel like my teammates and the organization definitely helped me out coming back from things with my family, and even the injuries and being able to play and being able to perform at the peak I'm performing.
If you could, the last time you all played a home playoff game, you came back from Golden State down 0-2, and the crowd was still pretty raucous. What are you expecting this time, the fact that you're coming back to?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I feel like we all know the type of crowd in New Orleans, how they are, especially like you said that last time we came back 0-2, and now that we're up 0-2, I feel like it's just going to be crazy. It's going to be loud. We're gonna have to communicate even better now. That is gonna be so loud in that arena.
Earlier, you referred to games 3 and 4 with the fans helping you as the last 2 games of the series. Do you expect this to be a sweep now?
I expect us to try to win every game, but next game is our mission. We're back home. First time we're back home. Hopefully we can get a win there, but we just got to take it game by game like we've been doing ever since we've been playing the season.
You want to sit like real close to me or?